legitimately, like, so uncomfortable.
Put it up. I need to get hair ties. My hair is long, but I've never really gotten into, like, tying it back.
Do you get the scoonchies?
The scoonch?
Scoonchy.
Wish I could.
Ew. What did they call it on Sopranos?
Called
coos.
what? Pussy? Coos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Called what? Scrunchies? T, it's the thing you put your hair back with.
Scoonchy
What
is
you
a
talking about?
brand, and
Christopher,
they
I
make
don't have
like
any hair.
small ones, like the one I just used. Is very little. See, it's just like a
See, I don't like
little guy.
the elastic ones though, because they like pull on my they pull on my hair.
Huh? It shouldn't pull on your hair. Because it's like
I've only ever
cloth.
used like cheap shit.
You know?
Okay, so that's better. That's probably better
it
than what
doesn't pull.
I've used.
Because I have a very sensitive scalp. Like,
Yeah, same. My scalp is
So
very
sensitive.
sensitive.
I'm like a baby.
You bring the wrong coos around my hair, and the scalp
scream.
is triggered.
I'll just scream.
The scalp is just so triggered if that happens.
Like, at the salon, I have to brush my own hair because stylists do it too hard.
Oh, that's actually crazy. That's actually...
Well-
yeah, I feel like, stylists are like evil stepmother,
Yeah,
like
they're just
Cinderella
yanking
style.
and going
like,
real fast, and it's just like,
just-
ow, ow, ow.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, is your hair just immune?
Right?
Like, some of us have
Like,
fine hair. I have
Is it like a
incredibly
chef
fine hair. It
where they
sucks.
like can grab a burning pan because they just have done it so much? It's like
Because they've lost the will to live.
they just
and-
fucking brush the shit out of their hair all the time. Have other people do
Hey,
it.
you gotta brush your hair. Yes, chef.
Don't have to make it sexy.
I didn't. I just said yes, chef.
That's sexy.
Oh, okay.
Speak to any straight white millennial woman who's seen The Bear. Yes, chef
I should
is
have been a
sexy.
chef. I almost did.
You would be
I almost
very
went to culinary.
chefy.
I almost went to culinary school.
You'd be a chef guy.
Yeah, I think I could have done it. I think it would have been fun. Probably still could, but I don't give a shit.
And we're like basically dead already. Like, don't go back to school.
Oh, no. I will only ever consider a career path that involves no school.
Yeah. I mean, you did have a bad time.
I had a bad time, and I'm too smart for school. I don't need it. Too good. I can teach myself.
I mean, yeah, but there's so many things like being a chef that if you want to get to a
that's off
certain
the table.
level, you
That's
have
just
to-
off the table.
Yeah, you just won't be a chef.
Yeah. Unless if I have truly the drive to learn something, I'm not saying, like, I can teach myself anything. Like, I have to, obviously, like, you have to be interested in it.
Well, sure. Yeah, of course. But then
It
also,
is very hard,
I mean,
right?
like,
It's like a hard thing to do.
it's like you could teach yourself, like, yeah, you could teach yourself, like, culinary concepts and, like, open your own restaurant. You just could never, like, go be an executive chef at someone else's restaurant.
Yeah, you'd have to be so good.
Well, and so
Like,
educated.
I'm sure there's an executive chef somewhere who doesn't have any schooling.
Oh, surely
It's just, like,
there is.
I think that's what I'm saying.
But it's like,
it
you
it
have
just
to
takes
self-start yourself. Like, you have to...
Right. It takes the interest and the dedication and, like,
And
the
the capital.
drive to do it.
Because you probably have to
yeah, I mean,
open
okay,
your own place first.
The capital, yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about, like, skill-wise. Like, if you want to be a race car driver, yeah, you're probably shit out of luck. Your own drive isn't going to get you very far. But yeah, things like being a chef or, like, I don't know, a musician, like, you know,
yeah.
you can teach yourself these things.
Yeah.
But unless you're, like, absolutely 100% dedicated.
That's the thing about, like, artistry like that is, like, you could be in probably any band, but to be, like, a session musician or be in an orchestra, you probably have to have, like, legitimate schooling, which is, with chef, it's, like, to be, like, an executive chef at a Michelin star restaurant, they're probably looking for some schooling, but, like, to be an executive chef at, like, a decent place in a mid-sized town, maybe not, if you, like, can show that you can do it.
Hey, I'm saying you can hit Michelin. I'm saying anyone reach for the stars. You can hit Michelin chef.
I don't believe in you. Will says reach for the stars. I say don't try it. You'll fail.
Alexis says, "Reach for the sky, scumbag," and then guns you down.
Reach for the sky, aim for the sun, and
Reach for
impale
the-
impale
reach for the
yourself on
sky.
a sun flare.
Reach for the sky, you fucking dreamer clown.
I hope your wings melt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to rob the bank of hopes and dreams? Because I'm
I'm the sheriff in
realist.
this town.
Yeah, I'm the sheriff of realism. I'm the sheriff of the real world, bitch. And you're about to get gunned down in the street like a dog.
Hands up.
Like a dang dog that dreamed of having wings.
Oh, God.
The little tiny dog that dreamed of having wings
Hey, you know what? I want to share a quick
for dinner.
quick hot tip. You probably
Oh,
know
okay.
this, but for those of
hot
us who overheat, did you know? Again, you
Is this the water under the wrists thing?
put something cold on your wrist.
You've done this on the show. You've done this on the show.
Maybe someone hadn't heard it. Maybe someone's new.
Yeah, no. Well, guess what? No one's heard it because no one listens.
That's true. Put something cold on your wrist or run your wrist under cold water for like 30 seconds to a minute. Cools you down. Cools you down real nice. It doesn't last very
you down
long,
real-
but it does help.
Pulls you down real. It's real nice. I can't do her. You can do her.
Who?
Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge?
Yeah.
Oh, it cools you down real
really
nice.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. See, I uplift you. I try to champion your talents.
I'm honestly,
And then you're always
I
you're always realism policing me.
can't believe I just did that impression.
See, you're
Decently.
good. This is gonna be the best show we've ever done. 'cause
Uh-oh.
We're in the pocket.
Uh-oh. The best
I
show
mean, I
we've
didn't
ever
jinx
done.
You're trying so hard to not say the last show we've ever done.
The best show, not last.
The best show, not the last show. We'll get more on that later.
Not the
A little
last show,
tease.
though. Don't worry.
Not the last show.
Don't worry, Andrew and
I got the
Ben and Baylor. It's not the last show.
Maybe Zach.
Possibly.
Maybe Matt. Probably not Matt.
Yeah. Maybe asshole Matt. What did we call him?
Well, that was your old coworker.
Yeah. No, R.I.P. to me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, fucking idiot. If you liked getting paid so much, you shouldn't have gotten fired.
I wasn't fired. I was laid off.
Yeah. Well, tell that to the judge.
I did, and he kept giving me $400 a week, and continues
Hey,
to.
not bad.
It's not
That's
enough.
what we love. We love to do that.
It's not enough.
No, not enough.
But it's
Hey, that's
something.
all we can hope for in Biden's America. Didn't he give people less money than Trump?
Yeah.
For COVID?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I love that. I love this world.
I hate it so much.
Hey, vote, and then we'll push him left.
Yeah, sure. We've been saying that for God knows how long.
What was the dumb, vote blue no matter who? Was that the line?
I hate that
Pokemon go to
line
the polls.
so fucking much.
So it's so stupid. I will not be. Guess what? I'm going on the record right now. I'm voting for shit.
I will for the same reason that I recycle is peer pressure. I don't believe in it, but
I'm immune, yeah.
I'm not immune. The whole reason I do anything I do is peer pressure.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Like literally,
That's so sad.
Name a thing I do. I'll tell you who told me to
this
do
podcast.
it. You.
I didn't tell you to
You
do this
did it.
podcast. Me? I told you to do this?
No. Someone told me.
Someone did. It was
I think
your
just
inner
society.
child.
Society told me
yeah.
as a marginally funny white person I could have a podcast.
Yes. Marginally funny, marginally woman, marginally white.
Yeah. I'm like
Marginally.
fucking
Yeah.
standard issue, government issue millennial. And I was like, I could do a podcast.
Yeah, you're fucking like a military, one of those.
Seriously,
fucking
I'm an MRE of white people.
MRE,
Yeah.
that's it, yeah. MRE lady. Just add water, but not too cold, not too hot, just
No.
right out of the tap.
Yeah, tap. It has to be
You
tap.
don't need to filter it.
Don't filter it.
Unfiltered, just tap
But
water.
also not like natural water because I think it's gross.
What's natural water?
Like from a river or a
As
lake
opposed
or
to-
something.
Oh, well, we said tap.
Well, I know, but it's like
I think that
it's got treatment.
well, sure. I mean, so I guess when the water comes out of the tap, I guess we must assume that that includes everything attached to tap water.
Well, yeah,
It
but
didn't
I'm
come
saying
out of a
like
lake.
it can't be filtered. It can't be super clean,
Right.
but it also can't be really dirty. It has to be right in the middle.
Can't be full of slugs that get into your brain and turn you into like a mutant or something.
Yeah, no, I can't have that.
Amoebas. No, you
I
would
already
no
have
longer be
that. It's called the
marginally-
woke left.
Yeah, you've already got the woke mind virus. Let's talk about leftism. That's fun. Everyone's
We've already
everyone
done
loves that
that,
conversation. Yeah, I know. I loved it.
Yeah, rave reviews.
Oh, guess what? I hate capitalism. Mm-hmm. It sucks.
I literally
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
just like 2 episodes ago went on quite the rant.
You did. I was just like carving words into my thigh. Carving the word "stop her"
Help me.
with some pagan symbol of voodoo to get you. I don't know. Who fucking knows? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so we were talking about Adult Swim before the show, and
Yeah.
that reminded me of when I used to work at San Diego Comic-Con, which I worked at.
I'm sure that was just chock full of Adult Swim fans.
Oh yeah, quite a few, you might say.
People who've named their cat Nibbler.
God, Jesus Christ. Don't quote Futurama. Not you, I mean the
Yeah,
audience.
just-
Anyone in
The royal you. Don't do
just
it.
the royal you. Don't fucking quote Futurama. No, quote The Simpsons. Don't quote Futurama. That's the test. That's the test of can you quote a cool thing.
What about Family Guy? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Family
no.
Guy was funny. They just did their shtick
It
for
is
20
it was
years,
funny.
and it's too much. It's too niche of a shtick to do that long. Like Simpsons did
It
their
blows my
shtick,
mind.
but it was broad enough that they could like find different ways to do it.
Yeah, like I talk to friends who say they still watch Family Guy,
That's
and I
crazy
just
to
that's
me.
just it's wild.
I stopped watching Family
cannot.
Guy in like 2010.
I was gonna say I think I was like 15. Like
And I only watched it in 2010 because I would get high with my friends and we'd just like put on Family Guy because it was on, you know?
honestly, this is why I never smoked weed. back in
This
the
is
day.
why? Because you didn't want to watch
Because
Family
everyone I knew who smoked weed just watched the dumbest shit forever.
Guy? Because you
And
want
I was like,
something gentle.
this sucks. But no, I don't. But I don't.
Oh, yeah, you want to watch Come and See while you're just blazed out
Yeah,
of
I
your
want to
mind.
watch some. I want to get absolutely mind.
You wanna watch
rendered into,
Midsommar.
like, jelly. Yeah, mind flayed. Midsommar's all right.
I'm just saying you want to watch like
But yeah.
on-screen maulings and like torture and like
I don't wanna watch
psychological
torture at all.
torture.
I
and-
want to watch. I want to watch like I want to watch like artful. Artful use of the camera. I want to watch some delicate stuff. I don't want to watch torture. I don't like Saw. Saw movies suck. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
like those.
that's gratuitous at a certain point.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, the lady putting her hands into like the razor blades. Like, no, I'm not.
No.
This sucks.
Yeah.
This is awful. But yeah, so I was working at Comic-Con.
Oh yeah,
And
that's what you were.
They
fucking
had-
saying.
Adult Swim always had like weird little like games. Like, I want to play a game. Where you'd have to like go suddenly do something, and if you did it, they'd like you'd get like you'd get on the list for the after party.
Okay, like a weird
whatever, like-
little like kind of scavenger hunt prank show kind of like hybrid.
Yeah, just like
go
bullshit
ask a
that's, like-
stranger for their lipstick or like something like that.
Yeah.
and if you bring us back the lipstick, then you'll get on the list.
yeah, nothing quite so involved, but it was like that. It was like stuff that like borderline.
Like
This is
game show
degrading to
crap.
do. It's like I feel demeaned
Yeah,
only insofar as I'm doing this task for a reward, so I feel like a lab rat.
yeah.
But it's not anything so involved that I would be like, fuck
It's
you,
not
I'm
like a
doing that.
Squid Game.
Exactly. Yeah, we're not like I'm not having to like play red light, green light. Or
Right.
Get
I don't have
laser
to like
gunned down or something.
choose my fellow Comic-Con goer that's gonna get like put into the grinder.
Yeah, no one's calling me on the phone saying we have her in a vice.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? Who even?
I don't even know any women.
Who is her? Yeah, I've never met one.
I'm at Comic-Con.
Women, the other guy, the fabled other one. Yeah, I'm at Comic-Con.
I don't know women. I don't know any of them.
Woman, that's like someone who wears deodorant? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't know.
Like
Like a superhero?
yeah, whoa, fuck, you Wonder Woman? You got fucking... Okay, damn.
I hate her. Wonder Woman.
I think she'll just... every woman I know will break out of that vice.
Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Batgirl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Aqua Woman, Superwoman, the Marvel Woman,
Lady Flash,
Lady Flash, Lady Hulk,
Stretchy Lady.
Iron Lady, Iron Maiden, the band.
Iron Lady, fucking what's her face? Margaret Thatcher. It's like,
She's like, oh god.
I told you she'd get out. You can't trap her.
Margaret Thatcher didn't go in an Iron Maiden. What are you talking about?
Her nickname was the Iron Lady.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Read some history, you fucking plebe.
Oh, I'm sorry. British history? Pass.
Unfortunately, because they're the colonizers, it's everyone's history. Buddy.
Not after 1776. Sorry.
You live in Canada. You
Yeah, it
still have her
sucks.
face and her son's dumb face on your money.
I don't think we have her son's dumb face on anything.
Not yet?
No, I don't think
Was
they've done
Queen
that yet.
Elizabeth where you guys were like, you know what? That's the last one we care about.
I mean, I don't know all the faces on the money here well enough.
Well, you've
But I
got
think it's just her.
you've got Loon, you've got Goose, you've got Moose, you've got
Loon is the goose. Loon is the goose.
you've got
the Toonie is the polar
Duck.
bear. Quarter is a caribou. I'll have you know it's not a
Moose.
moose.
Duck,
Beaver on the nickel.
Beaver, Queen Elizabeth.
What's on the dime? Maybe it is like a goose thing on the dime. I don't remember. It's not a boat. It's not a cool
Queen
sailboat like the
Elizabeth.
States.
You have on your $100 bill, you have just a picture of the British Museum, right?
Oh, they do have faces on the other side. It's animal on one side, then a person's face on the other. I think.
You like so
I
don't
don't
deal
know.
in money. You're so rich that you don't even know what money looks
Yeah,
like.
I know the market price of gold right now, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't possibly tell you who's on the Canadian 50.
The market price of gold by ounce or by pound?
Yeah, 50 ounces of gold. You mean surely?
I don't think there's any faces on gold bars.
Yeah, and at least not in any that I deal in.
They're global.
The only face I see in my gold bars is mine, in the reflection. No, yeah, I think a lot of like premieres, like Canadian.
Oh yeah, you
president
have
style,
just
like-
all your money is covered in Justin Trudeau. It's like someone's like middle school notebook, and it just
It's
has
Trudeau
like
in brown face.
Just, oh my god, I forgot
That's
he
the
did that.
$5 bill.
I forgot he did that.
It's just each bill, each denomination is just a different time he did that.
It's like a different picture from a different party. Just like
Yeah. Here's the one in the turban. Here's the one.
in the headdress. Here's the one.
Yeah. Oh,
Why are they all
gotta love it.
racist? Like what? Oh, I know the answer. Never mind.
I mean, yeah.
It's such an easy
Anyway,
answer.
so the lab rat task
Mm-hmm.
that I'm thinking of was I had to go. They were like, "Hey,
Oh, you did
come
it.
to the." I did it. I did both.
Oh,
2 different
I thought you were
years.
just like watching people do it.
No, I did it. I went to the parties.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, let's hear
I'll
the
get to
tasks.
it.
I was going to say, let's hear
The
the
ta- of
tasks
course,
that
let's
you
hear the
did, and
tasks.
we'll determine. Me and the listener
The
will
first
determine.
the first year I went. This is the first year I worked there. The task was very easy. They were like, "We've hidden." It wasn't necessarily easy, but it was like, "Hey, the Adult Swim ice cream truck is like downtown. It's at like this intersection.
Uh-huh.
if you go there and you ask for this flavor, you'll get like a
ticket,
your name on the
basically.
list. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was like a Jerry Garcia. It was a Ben and Jerry's
Yeah.
like ice cream truck. They're like, if you ask for Jerry Garcia, like you can go to the like industry party tonight. And I wasn't working at the time, so I was like, oh fuck yeah, let's like go walk around downtown and like have an ice cream. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. It's San Diego. It's beautiful outside. I don't need to be in this convention hall. I'll just walk around. So I went outside. There was like a cool like Mad Max exhibit, and like I'm like seeing weird shit. I'm like, oh, that's kind of sick. Got the ticket.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Great.
Got a nice Cherry Garcia little ice cream bar.
Fab.
The
Okay,
next
worth
year was a bit more involved. The next year it was like come to the Adult Swim booth and do a impression.
Oh. I mean,
And the
how
first-
could you choose? You have
first-
just a treasure chest of spot on impressions.
So this one ruled. The two, I'll talk about the two different events in a second. This event was more sick. This one was for the first like X number of people to come by the booth and do an impression, get tickets to the Death Clock
Oh,
show
that's sick. That's actually good.
that was on the aircraft carrier
What?
like that's parked in San Diego. It's like a museum. It's like you can like take tours
That's
of this
crazy.
aircraft carrier. And so I went there and I was like, what's up, man? I did a meat wad.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
But then they're like, no, it has to be a Metalocalypse impression.
Oh, you did not specify this.
I was like, that wasn't part of the rules. So I panicked and I just did
Show
like
me
a
the
deep
rules.
voice. I just did a deep voice. The big guy who's like,
Yeah.
he's always talking like this. Like I just did that.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
that's
like, all
pretty
right, there we
much
go.
it.
And they were like, yeah, you're in. These like, basically like the Adult Swim version of an influencer said I was in.
Yeah. Which is so funny. What years was this? Because this is like the dumbest viral marketing. Like it's like
Oh, it was so stupid.
it's like the
Um,
first wave of viral marketing where it's just like nobody's being
This must have been, like,
creative.
2021, 2022.
No, really?
No, sorry. I'm
2011, 2012.
2011, 2012.
Okay,
yeah.
I was like,
I always do that.
you went to Comic-Con 2 years ago and you didn't.
During the pandemic.
Yeah, like what? What are you talking
No.
about?
Yeah, 2011, 2012 is when this was happening.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, so that's like the first time that like marketing companies are trying to get creative and they're like not good at it.
It's like very early days of like
Yeah.
using Twitter to promote
Right.
and, like all this stuff. Like, but yeah, so the first show or the first party in 2011 was truly like an industry party.
Like it's just milling
Met Seth
around.
Green.
Oh, cool. Was he nice?
Met yeah, he was all right. I didn't really talk to him. I talked to what's his name, Jackson, one of the Venture Brothers guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know his name.
I talked to him more, and he was cool.
Nice.
It was like a Flying Lotus. Flying Lotus was playing
Oh, cool.
the show,
Yeah, that's very cool.
and they were like, it was like basically like open bar.
Nice.
That's the night that I got drugged.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I've talked. I don't know if I've ever told this story.
I don't
on
think you
pod.
have.
That's the night where it's like 1 or 1:30 and I leave. I'm like, I'm feeling weird. I'm like, I'm feeling strange. Like, I got to get out of here. So I walk back to my hotel.
Shit your pants in the
And I feel-
elevator. Go to
Yeah,
sleep
shit
in
my
the
pants
shitty
elevator,
pants. Wake
hold
up.
it in, cup it,
Wake up and just scoop it all out.
kind of squish it into the crack to like hold it while I sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, squish it behind the pillows, the crack between the headboard and the wall.
Oh, I meant my ass crack.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of
Yeah, sure.
take it in there.
Whatever crack
Yeah.
you can find.
Any crack will do. So no. So I get back to the hotel, and it's like it's late. Everyone I'm working with is asleep, and this is how I'm like almost certain I was drugged. Mm-hmm. I get there, I'm feeling insane. I had kind of made myself a pallet. Like everyone else was asleep, so all like the spots to sleep were
Yeah.
taken.
First come,
And I
first
told them,
served.
hey, I'm going to be in late. So I'll just like take the couch cushions and like make myself a bed
Yeah.
before I go out. So I had my little cushions in the corner with like some
Your
sheets
little
on them.
Fucking dog bed.
Yeah, I literally
While
had like
you're
a dog bed
like
made from
working through strange drugs that you did not
Yeah,
consent
just-
to.
whatever is happening to me.
What did,
And I
what,
lay down
what were you feeling? Like, why did you feel like? What made you feel
just
insane?
out like I felt like I was. It didn't like nothing felt real.
Oh,
Like I kind of like
that's crazy.
It was like I felt like I was in a dream.
That's so scary. Yeah, that sounds like roofies.
And so I got in and I was trying to be quiet and I laid down. I don't really remember that. I don't really remember getting back to the hotel that much.
Yeah.
What I do remember, which I thought was a dream, was, and this is like partially, this is like from the perspective of everyone else at the hotel room. At a certain point, like 2 hours later, I get up.
Okay.
I turn on every single light.
God.
It's like 3 a.m., 3:30. I turn on every single light in the apartment. I leave or in the hotel room. I walk out the door, take my shirt off, throw it in the doorway to stop the door from closing behind me.
Okay, so you're thinking a little bit.
So I'm thinking a little bit,
Not.
and then I'm gone.
Oh.
I'm just out in the hotel. 10, 15 minutes later, apparently I come back, open the door, grab my shirt. Everyone is still up. And
They're all just like.
they talk. They're
Their
like,
blankets are up here, just like.
Yeah,
What's
like,
happening?
is he okay? What's going on? Why did he talk? Why did he turn on every?
Ghost?
Why did he turn on every single light? Apparently, they asked me. Like people were like asking me, "Hey, are you okay? Like, where did you go? What happened? What's going on?" I ignored everything. I just went straight to my little dog bed and was asleep.
That's crazy. How do you think
Yeah.
that happened? If like, surely you were getting drinks straight from the bar. Do you think a bartender did it?
I really don't know. At some point, maybe someone like
Right, like somebody
Like,
you were talking to
like-
was like,
someone might have intervened. Like I don't remember exactly, but like I've never felt that way before or since.
yeah, that sounds like what I've heard roofies kind of are like
Yeah.
where you're like,
And
yeah, like in kind of a dream state. You don't necessarily have like control over yourself, like kind of thing.
yeah,
Like it's crazy that
Not
you
at
made
all.
it back to the hotel. That's awesome.
yeah. I think thankfully I left
Like
when I
before
started
it
to
was,
feel weird.
Yeah, before it was like fully.
Yeah, I was like,
kicking
oh,
in.
this is strange. I might not have even. I'm guessing it was my last drink, and I'm thinking I didn't finish it. I'm thinking like
Right.
I drank like half of it, and I was like, I feel weird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
yeah.
But I do vaguely remember
Ugh.
walking around the hotel in that period where I got up
In
and
your
left,
fugue state,
and I thought it was a dream.
wild.
Like when they were telling me about it the next day, like after I woke up, they were telling me what I did, and I was like, whoa! I thought I dreamt. I was like, I thought that was a dream.
Crazy.
Like I remembered like having a dream where like there was an emergency in the hotel,
Oh, so
And I
you
was
were
like,
kind of
I
like
gotta go.
sleepwalking.
kind of like sleepwalking. I was like, I gotta go make sure everything's okay.
It's on me. This
It's
one
on me. It's
person
my
in the
job.
hotel.
Yeah, I'm the only one. I got to turn on every light.
In an
I
emergency,
do think
you
it'd
want
be
to be
great-
able to see.
You got to see what you're doing. Step one: turn on every light. I think it would have been funny if I'd gone around the hotel and like been turning on every light,
Yeah, every lamp you see, you're just clicking it.
turning it on. Hey guys, it's an emergency. Got to be able to see what we're doing here.
It's an emergency. Someone's like, "What's the emergency?" And you're like, "It's just an emergency. I can't."
Keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Don't have time to stop.
Move
Don't
it
have time to talk. Can't stop to talk about you about the emergency. All I know is I gotta turn on every light that I see. I gotta keep moving. But yeah, so
That's scary.
the Death Clock show I didn't get roofied at,
Good. Good.
and they showed up. A buddy of mine that I worked with, I told him, I was like, hey dude, I just got a ticket to the show. Go do an impression at the booth, and you'll get a ticket. And he's like, yeah, I'm in. So
Yeah.
he went and he got a ticket. So we both went. They flew in on a helicopter.
Fuck
the
yes.
whole band.
That's so
like
sick.
on the aircraft carrier. Like it's like everyone go up top, go above deck. Everyone.
Hey, top deck.
Go to the top deck. Go to the poop deck. There's a helicopter arriving. Yeah, that show ruled. It was very cool.
That's so sick.
To see like a kind of nerdy metal band play on an aircraft carrier.
That's one of those shows where it's like I'm not
Tim and Eric were there.
super into
cool.
metal, but I feel like it would just be such a good like performance that I wouldn't care. Like it'd be a feast for the eyes.
Exactly. Like I don't listen to metal much now. I didn't much then, but I was like,
So
oh
you just
fuck, I gotta get
haven't
tickets to
really
this.
Listen to metal.
Yeah, so you might say I never really was. One way to put it would be like,
I'm not really a person who listens to metal.
yeah, I don't really like Fleet Foxes now. I didn't really like Fleet Foxes back then. You might say I'm just not someone who ever really listened to Fleet Foxes.
Just don't like Fleet Foxes.
You could probably call
Another
me someone
way
who
to
just
say
never really...
this is
One way you could put it
I wouldn't
is
say
I
I'm
just
a
never
fan.
really like. I can't call myself a fan.
I couldn't then, and I definitely can't now. So I would say overarchingly not a fan.
Overarchingly, never been
Is
a
that a word?
fan. I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like I can't put that suffix on overarching.
Overarchingly?
Okay,
It sounds fancier.
overarching is a word.
Overarching is.
Okay.
Yes.
For
Overarching.
a second there, I was like,
Isn't overarching
no, I don't think so.
an overarch?
The more you say it, the
No?
more I'm convinced it's not a word.
I didn't think it was
Overarch?
either, and I still don't. You might say I've never thought that was a word.
We all believe you.
It's like what is like the words that you've only ever read?
Oh yeah.
Epitome, epitome.
For me it was mahogany. I thought was mahogany.
Mahogany. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, epitome, epiphone, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Epiphany.
Epiphone. It looks like Epiphone.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I used to think it was called Epiphone,
Epiphone. I mean, that's
and then people would always laugh because isn't there like a guitar
yeah.
brand?
I was just about to say there's a music gear
Yeah.
brand.
Music gear. Yeah, you know what? Never been much of a gearhead, and I'm still not.
I wasn't a gearhead when I was 22, and now that I'm 34, I'm actually not a gearhead.
Funny to say, I still am not. So yeah, the second show, more fun. Didn't get roofied.
Yeah.
Didn't turn on every light.
I would say-
didn't go around the aircraft carrier trying to turn on every light.
I would say just by the sheer fact of not getting roofied, I that second show had to be the best one.
Yeah, and I wasn't there alone. Like a friend was there.
Yeah, which is cool.
So it's just a good time. Like I didn't know anyone when I went to that first one. I met people in line and was making jokes. Oh, met Ken Marino.
Ken Marino.
He was I don't know, sketch comic. Look him up. You definitely know him. Oh, was he on The State?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think he was.
I love him.
Yeah, met him that night.
He's so funny.
He told me they were making a what was that show with him and Adam Scott where they were
Party Down.
Party Down. Yeah, he told me that night. He said we're making a Party Down movie.
Huh.
Obviously never happened.
But Party Down did come back.
Did come back 10 years later.
Yeah, that's true. But it's back. He
He
wasn't
was also
wrong.
hammered.
Oh, well.
He wasn't
fair.
wrong. He was also hammered.
Good for him.
Yeah. Oh, fucking everyone was. It was wild.
Why not? You're
Jackson
basically on
Public
vacation.
was telling me. Jackson Public was like, "Oh, you're Canadian? Their cigarettes are so much better than American cigarettes. I'm always trying to get Canadian cigarettes."
Huh.
I was like, "Okay,
Sure, man. Good.
cool.
I
All right.
hope you do.
Yeah,
Good luck to you.
sounds expensive."
See you up there.
Yeah, catch you there. I don't live there. I live in Dallas, so.
Oh, yeah. I guess 2011, 2012. Sure, whatever. Anyway.
But yeah, I don't know.
That's cool.
Fun. So that was. We were talking Adult Swim before recording.
Right.
Got me thinking about. Got me reminiscing. Got me thinking about. Thinking. Got me on that reminiscing tear.
I will remember
Which
you.
brings me to the day's topic. I will reminisce about you.
Da, 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 da.
What are you doing?
That song.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. You were just making like mouth sounds.
Oh, no. Well, once again, the noise gate on Discord is different than the noise gate on OBS.
Fair. You can turn the noise gate here off.
Oh, I should. Wow. What a time to remember to do that, huh?
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to do it too.
Oh, wait. It was already off.
You aren't running noise suppression powered by Crisp?
I'm not, actually.
Well, I'm not either. Well, guess what? I'm not either.
I guess there's still some kind of, like, just built-in noise gate situation that they do.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the condenser mics. Or no, are these condenser mics? I don't fucking know. These mics suck dick.
Yeah, first order of business on the docket.
Yeah, first order of business. Let's get in. That's what we've learned.
We keep almost getting to the
Folks,
thing we want to say, and then we wait.
Reminiscing
First thing.
dovetails into reminiscing about this show, not because it's going anywhere, but for a time it will.
Taking a really long nap.
Going on hiatus. Hibiscus hiatus.
We're going on a hibiscus hiatus. We're going to Hawaii.
We're buying a brand new 2025 Toyota hiatus.
I wish that was real. That'd be such a good
Toyota hiatus.
Yeah.
Toyota 4Runner.
We're gonna take a little break.
Taking a break, but that lets us take time to reflect.
And hey,
Both
don't get scared.
Inter and exter.
Because we will reflect, but I do want to mention, as we finally say that we're taking a bit of a hiatus, there will be one more episode after this one. So
yes, this is part
don't
one.
Worry. This is going to be a part one.
Part one of the Eagles Farewell Tour 1.
Yeah. Kiss says goodbye. Definitely this time. It's the last time for real.
Kiss says goodbye until the next time.
Yeah. Goodbye forever until next year.
What we've learned.
What have we learned?
Yeti mics are garbage and they're terrible.
Right. That's what you wanted to say.
I feel bad that I got you to buy one. You did need a mic.
It's fine.
I had bought this one back in 2017.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
For God knows why.
Buying this one was fine because it was $60, $50?
Yeah, it was pretty. You got a pretty I feel like
and
we found you a good deal.
We
haggled you down.
I've started a couple podcasts in my past, and Lord knows, those didn't last very long. So you really wouldn't
know it.
You wouldn't know it at all. You wouldn't know I've ever had a microphone in my face.
You've done this before?
Ever before. Which I have.
No, you might think you've never been on camera or recorded ever.
It's weird. And yet.
No. Me, natural at it. Natural talent. And I've never done it
and
before.
So
no, I have.
The point is,
probably as
is
much
that
as you have.
I bought the cheapest but decent quality sound, at least, mic. Because.
Yeah.
It was who knows how long we're going to go. 10 episodes? 2? 100?
Hey, and we're knocking it out of the park over a year.
I know.
I mean, we've been doing this, for a year and a half? We've been
episodes.
recording for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't translate into a year and a half of episodes.
Right, because I have brain issues. I have brain worms.
You have brain issues. And also, the first 10 shows we recorded didn't
they
go out.
got scrapped. For
they exist, I think.
many reasons. I don't think I really
they're not in a vault.
want
No, they're
to.
in the vault's an incinerator. They're just
Oh, no.
crammed.
That's not what I'm talking about. I was going to say I really want to talk about some of the events that caused the vault to become an
Oh my
incinerator,
God.
but I
No,
won't,
the vault was always
because
going to happen.
that's not cool.
The vault was always going to happen, and the best way to not talk about something is to not bring it up.
I know, but I just really want everyone to know that I really want to talk about it. So DM us if you want the story.
Alexa, producer's note. Get fucking change the subject. What are you doing? You're dying out there. You're dying.
No, I'm not. That's the beauty of
Don't
this.
talk about the thing. Don't talk about the thing.
There's
don't talk about
no
the thing.
audience, and I don't trust you. So I can say whatever I want and feel no repercussions whatsoever.
There's a Family Guy joke. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Don't say banging your wife. Don't say banging your wife. Don't say banging your wife. Banging your son?
That is... See, I'm
That's
telling you,
pretty
Family
funny.
Guy had some
See,
decent
there were
jokes.
funny. They had funny bits. They had funny jokes. So yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Whatever.
Things we've learned.
DM us. You know
Yeah,
what?
DM me and I'll spill the tea.
Oh, I'll tell you. I'll record myself on OBS without Will.
I'll send you receipts.
Oh, somebody screenshots.
I wonder if I still have those.
I know I
Probably.
do.
Hell yeah.
You know what's cool that I'm really happy that I learned is Premiere.
Nice. Yes, you've come a long way.
I've come a long way. I'm really proud of that.
You can edit.
I can edit. I can make TikToks. I can do multi-camera.
You can do multicam. That's a good skill to have. Let me tell
Yeah.
you.
That's pretty cool. Maybe when we come back, we'll be a multi-camera. Probably not, because that sounds like if I couldn't edit the podcast before, why don't
Let's
we
make it more
add
difficult.
2 more hours onto that?
But it is but you do use multicam now to edit, don't you?
No, for the TikToks, but not for
That's-
our actual podcast.
Oh well, yeah, okay, but you do use it, like.
But
Yeah.
for 1.5-minute clips that are
Sure.
specifically clipped so that it's easy for me to just like switch when there's like a spike on the audio clip. you know?
Operate that switchboard.
Yeah, I'm on the 1s and 2s.
You got it. You're nailing it.
What else? Oh, I mean, I learned how to release a podcast to anywhere at all, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. You know, it's like
That is cool.
it's one of those
That's
little
very cool.
little
That's
skills
not a
that you can
loser
like
skill.
pull out of your, you know,
Yeah,
someone's
I
gonna need
can
someone to
operate an-
know at some
You
point
can
in
operate
my
an
life.
RSS feed.
Yeah, and I pay
I learned.
$12 a month.
Really?
Well, because the free version
know that.
only archives like the most recent 5 and then like deletes any ones beyond that.
That's weird.
And then also you have to pay extra beyond like 3 hours of content.
I guess that makes sense. Like I pay, like, for bigger Google Drive, bigger like Apple Cloud,
Right.
big ol' Apple Cloud,
Big ol' Apple Cloud.
big ol' Apple Cloud. I got
How-
that big ol' Apple Cloud, big ol' Apple Cloud in the sky, pie in the sky, apple pie. Why isn't it called apple pie? That'd be great.
I always thought it was that phrase,
No,
pie in the
Android-
sky. I always thought it was an
Yeah.
apple pie,
I imagine it must be.
right? It's not cherry, that's
What
for
else
sure.
would it be? No, it's not a pecan.
No.
Pecan pie sucks.
French silk?
I don't even know what that is.
It's just chocolate pudding in a pie crust. It fucking rules.
That's awful.
No, it's
I don't
awesome.
want that at all. I don't like pudding.
But it's not like pudding texture. It's more like a cheesecake texture, but it's chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Pudding
that sounds all right.
flavor.
Like a chocolate cheese.
But it's not cheesecake. It doesn't have
The
that
worst thing
tang.
about the worst thing about pudding is that
Oh my
not only
God.
is it a disgusting consistency.
Oh, I love pudding.
The flavor's bad too.
Oh, I love chocolate pudding.
It doesn't taste like chocolate.
I know. That's what I like about it. I also like those...
It's a new kind. It's a new, different flavor.
the chocolates for like Christmas that are like unbranded and they come in foil and it's like a Santa or like a stocking.
Oh shit!
I
Yeah, yeah.
love those chocolates.
Like a Halloween, but it's like a little like pumpkin,
And it's just like shiny
just
foil.
wrapped like a jack-o'-lantern in foil. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those. And I know
Like those the off-brand peanut butter cups that are small but big, like tall.
Oh, I hate that. No, because it's bad peanut butter.
Yeah.
I don't mind the
Well,
chocolate.
yeah.
It's bad peanut butter.
That's bad peanut butter. Don't want it. Get it out of here.
Hey,
Out of my
I
sight.
just call them like I see them. Yeah, I love
no,
crappy.
can't argue with that.
I love crappy chocolate. Like Sixlets. You know Sixlets?
No.
They're like spheres. It's like M&Ms, but like spherical, and they always come in like a plastic tube.
Disgusting.
And
I've never heard of these.
it's chocolate flavored candy.
That's awful. That's awful.
Oh, I can't stand how much I love Sixlets.
Sixlets?
Yep.
It doesn't even sound like you're allowed to say that.
Well,
Six slits? Jesus.
gross.
What would you do with $1 million? Six slits
That's my
at the
dream.
same time.
That's my dream. 6 dicks, 6 slits.
Six slits, six dicks. Let's go. $1 million.
But they're all mine. All 12.
All 12 things. What would I do with $1 million? Get 12 parts. 12 new parts. I'm a monster.
I am a monster, and I will become a monster.
I'm going to need 6 pussies and 6 dicks grafted to my body.
But
and
I need them
only fuck
like on
and
my
I only
arms
fuck myself.
so that
yeah.
they like
Yes.
fit together.
It's like a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
Talk about a career
It's like
ender
Velcro.
tattoo. God. This is the worst joke. This is disgusting.
Who cares? Whatever.
Are they like all alternating, or is it like the dicks are all on one arm and the pussies are all on the other, or are they like bing bing bing
Oh,
bing bing?
see,
Like,
I was picturing
they switch in,
all dicks, all pussies. Lock them
Okay,
together.
kind of and you could probably like make like a good shadow puppet, make it look like a alligator. Oh, what's that snake? That snake's got 6 fangs.
I do like the idea of them alternating so it kind of like interlocks.
Like a zipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could use it to illustrate to people how they should merge
Right.
in traffic.
Like this. And then when a lane emerges,
And oh no, this is a really weird highway. They just keep
What?
merging and oh no. This lane, there's a lot of construction on this lane.
we're
Oh,
in Waco,
no.
35, baby.
I think I'm about to arrive at my destination.
I gotta go to Buc-ee's.
God. Yeah, I gotta go fill up at 6 pumps.
6 pumps is all it takes, baby.
Yeah, hey, what are you, me? 6 if we're lucky.
6 if I'm drunk.
6, jeez, it's a dream come true.
I wouldn't be single if it was 6.
Yeah, that'd solve all my problems.
Oh no.
6, huh? A half baker's dozen?
Half?
Half of a dozen?
I'm operating on a quarter, maybe.
Yeah, maybe if we're lucky. On a good day.
I'd say my record is a 1/12 of a dozen.
1 pump chump, which is the funniest phrase. Like, that has to suck.
It can't be true with adults. Like, it can't.
Yeah, like you have to be like
You have to be like 14.
right, exactly, like or just like completely deprived of everything.
Yeah, you've never masturbated. You've never had an
Yeah.
orgasm.
I mean, I've
This is
definitely
your
like
marriage
I've had it,
night.
I've had it where it was like faster than I expected, and I was like, well, There we go.
All done. Night night.
Was too into it. Good night.
You good?
You good? You good?
Did you come?
You good? Shoo.
You're good, right? Money's on the dresser.
Yeah, clean yourself up.
Do you need me to
Money's
call
on
you
the
an
dresser.
Uber, or can you get that?
Yeah, I
really prefer to sleep alone.
I didn't really budget for the Uber for you, so yeah, I'm gonna need you to go.
I think the last trolley is about to leave.
Yeah, if you leave right now, you could probably catch the last streetcar back. You could probably catch that streetcar named Desire.
Yeah, hopefully.
God knows there's none of it here.
My God, my door just scared the shit out of me. It's creaky.
Oh, it
and the wind made it move.
The draft kind of closed it.
Yeah, that scared me. I'm glad that rescued us from that discussion.
For more of those terrible jokes.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're happy you learned that our mics suck.
Well, I'm not happy I learned that. I'm just saying that's something I
that
did
you
learn.
have learned, right?
Something I did learn.
Is there anything else that
yeah,
you've
no,
learned?
I've learned I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, I can tell.
I've learned there's stuff we can improve.
Well, doy.
But that comes later.
Come on.
That comes later in the list.
Okay.
That comes later.
That comes later at the roast of Alexa.
Yes. Part 2. Will bitches at Alexa for hours.
On how this all went wrong.
Yeah. Missteps. Chapter 1.
God.
Unsound footing. Chapter 2. Delusions of grandeur. Chapter 3.
Thinking
Chapter
too
4,
highly of yourself.
A woman scorned.
Yeah. Well.
Chapter
whatever.
5. Better luck next time.
It's a 5-chapter book.
Yeah. Chapter 6. Sixlets.
Sixlets. I do like how you can
But
say
yes.
sixlets or sixlets, and it still sounds the same. It's the same.
It doesn't quite sound the same.
Sixlets.
If you said sixlets, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know what that is. If you said six slits, I'm like, ugh, you're talking about a weird arm thing.
This is a weird arm thing, isn't it?
This is a weird arm thing.
Quit bringing up your weird arm fantasy.
Quit talking about the arm thing. I'm one pump away from. Oh, never mind.
No pump chump.
Just thinking about. Okay, so
Yeah.
Chapter 2, old format. We had a format. We're talking about how we had a format now.
It just, you know what? I think we've discussed this off pod, I believe. I don't know if we've really talked about
Absolutely.
it much
I'm sure we
on
have.
pod. Maybe we have. Who knows?
So you came to me with an idea.
As all
said-
failures start.
It's all failure start. You laid down a big stack of paperwork on my desk and said, I got it. I cracked the case.
I got it.
This is the plan. No, you were like, hey, I have this idea. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And then later on, we'll skip a bit.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, you should co-host with me.
Yes.
Based on the premise that you had.
Right.
And I said, that's a great premise. That's a great, it's a great show. It's a great idea. Let's do it.
I think, you know what? I just realized, and this is like not, but I realized where our two desires for the show ended up like not matching each other. And not our two desires like us, but like we wanted that premise, which was I choose a subject that I've gone on like a hyper-focused deep dive on and tell you about it. But the problem was we also didn't want to do episodes longer than like an hour 20, hour 30. Like we wanted to stick around an hour. So where that didn't match up is that I didn't like not being able to finish all the things that I wanted to say. Like the
You good?
story.
Shoo.
I didn't like not being able to finish.
There we go.
And there was no way, if we allowed for all of the jokes and the tangents, for us to finish within an hour, give or take.
Hey, this is adding to where we're going. The last chapter. Which will touch on that. How we solve that problem. The time problem. The problem of time.
Unfortunately,
time
stops
problem.
for no man. There's no solution to this problem.
No,
And
you
I
actually
feel
can't
it
solve for
every
time.
goddamn day.
Can't solve for time. That sounds like a fucking Inception. Not Inception. Interstellar.
See, I thought you were doing a True Detective.
That's the same. Yeah, same.
Time is
Basically
a flat
same
circle.
character.
You can't solve for time.
Don't make me solve for time, Merv. Don't make me leave, Merv. Don't solve for time.
See, the problem with him was he wanted to solve for time.
All we ever do is
He's like,
solve
here,
for
go
time.
give me a 6-pack of Lone Stars and I'll tell you how I solve for time.
You want to know how we cracked it, don't you? You want to know how we cracked the case
Don't
for
you?
time. Don't you want? You want to know how we cracked the case.
You want to know
Isn't
how
that
I
what that's
solve
all
for
about?
time.
You're opening this up again. You want to know about time. You got new questions.
Hey,
new
but
answers.
here's what you got to know. You'll never know time.
You'll never know time. You'll get there. They all get there.
One way or another, they all get there.
He's just like turning the aluminum cans into a big clock.
I forgot he was like always making little guys.
Little dudes, little guys. They're like, I think he's like
And
playing
he's like,
with them.
la 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 la.
So here I was.
And
There
I was
I
like,
am.
and then my partner
And so
was
I'm
like,
here. Hey, I'm here. Woody's over here. There's Woody with the gun, and he's like trying to cover up that he just shot a guy in the head. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oops, I was supposed to say.
Oops, strike that from the record.
Here, I'm not supposed to say that.
That's off the
The
record.
Lone Stars. That's the Lone Stars talking.
That's the Lone Stars and 3/4
That's-
of a pack of Marlboro Reds in a fucking
that's
hour.
my six. That's my 6 Lone Stars on the afternoon talking.
In a police
My
station.
6 tall boys.
God. Anyway, yeah, what? Solve for time.
Oh, so we'll solve for time. We'll get that where we're going. I was gonna say I think there's a solution to that problem, which I know I brought up in the past, but I think in the future when we're back, will maybe be a time to introduce that solution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, next part. Yes? Next part, maybe we tease the solution.
Sorry, okay. Well, no, we'll save it for the end.
The end.
That's the last chapter, chapter 9, where we're going.
Solve for time.
Solve for time. The ultimate solution.
No, you can't call it that.
That's not.
You
No,
can't call
I didn't
it
say
that.
it. I didn't mean that. I meant like if you could solve for time, that would be like. I didn't say final solution. Jesus Christ.
Well, now you did. I
Now
thought
I
we
did.
all knew.
I said the ultimate. Like if you could solve for time, that would be like a big thing. That's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to stall for time, more like. Mm-hmm. No, okay. So the next chapter,
and the
pitching will.
storytelling is just, you know.
Oh yeah.
If I could tell a story
just how
like
you-
Matthew McConaughey
how you
in
get
True
your-
Detective, then I think this would be a better podcast.
Yeah, I should do that more. I'll do that more.
Well, I don't mean imitate Matthew McConaughey telling story.
Oh,
I mean
okay, damn.
do it like in the essence of
If you could spin the yarn
yes,
in such a way,
exactly,
so eloquently, but also sort of
not
ephemeral,
Yeah,
elusive.
yeah. What's the word? I know you're
Yeah.
looking for a word. I'm looking for a word too.
I'm looking for. I found a couple good ones.
You
but-
did find a good one, but I know the one you're looking for. Enigmatic.
enigmatic.
Yeah.
Enigma.
Charismatic and enigmatic storyteller.
Ligma.
Don't. I'm not doing it.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna fall for it.
Try again
Hey,
later,
not gonna fall-
friend.
Not gonna fall for it.
Hey.
Not gonna do it.
You thought I was gonna fall
Not
for
gonna
that?
do
I'm
it.
not gonna do
You thought I was
it.
gonna fall for that? Hey, Woody got me for that back in '93.
And that's why we lost the case.
Yeah. That's when the trail went cold.
Right. Exactly. So, anyway, what the fuck are you trying to get to? Because I now realize what it's like to be you. That's what I was saying earlier off the air before we started. Was
what were you saying?
Finally, you will be the one to hold my hand.
Now, as I'm producing this episode,
fucking just going off the rails at every time you try to say something. I'm like, what about this?
It's great. It's working out.
Maybe you should be the producer.
I'm having fun. Yeah, I probably should. I have more experience doing it than you do.
It's true. Actually.
What's that? So you pitched me on the show idea. You pitched me on the show idea, loosely speaking.
Right.
And I said that's a good idea. And where I'm going with this is that the format ended.
Yeah.
And it turned into a nothing show.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Which is fine. And I don't say this to split hairs, but I say it because it's controversial.
You don't say it to split hairs, you say it to make the hairs be split.
To make the hairs split themselves.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would not, if you had come to me with no premise, I would not have agreed to do the show.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's part of where we find ourselves, is a show that, like, I think about the show and I'm like, the way it is now, I would not agree to do it.
Right.
But we've been doing it, and I do enjoy it, so we kept doing it.
Right.
So when you came to me and you were like, hey, I'm thinking about a hiatus for like 2 or 3 months, something like that, 4 months.
Yeah, I don't.
We're not putting a time on it.
The fall or when I get a job. It's kind of like which comes
which
first.
Obviously you say that to me and I'm like, that's a great idea, because obviously we both have things to focus on.
Yeah.
That doesn't include this show.
Yeah, it doesn't include splitting my time, like my brain energy, onto something that, as much as I enjoy it, does not bring money to my household.
No, and maybe one day it will.
Maybe.
But the first 60 episodes certainly haven't.
No. In
so
fact,
that's something that this, like...
it has removed money from my household.
has cost more money. That's true. Not too much money.
No, but still.
Nothing absurd, nothing egregious.
No, it's not like I'm out here buying like a sound booth or something, like, you know.
No, that would be absurd.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have a sound booth.
Yeah, not really.
Not one that you could use on camera. Brad's got one.
Oh yeah, but it's like those like tri-corner things that you used to get in elementary school so that no one could cheat. It's
like a tri-corner hat.
Yeah, it's a big tri-corner hat, and you'd like drop down like a felt curtain.
A foam kind of like
an egg crate, like shield comes down.
It's like a pyramid head.
Yeah.
You're putting on a big like pyramid head mask to podcast.
Exactly. So it wouldn't really work.
Hey guys, let me. I just gotta put my mask on real quick.
Oh, you want to record? Okay. Shink. And it's just like.
You have a little like.
I have a little
visor.
Like, yeah. Just flip it up. Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Ready to roll.
So. There's that.
So yeah, that was like. So I think I think taking time off, which is where we're going. That's the point.
That's the whole thing.
This is farewell tour 1.
Right.
Until our triumphant return months from now. I think that will be good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. We can spend time brainstorming,
guests.
Maybe guests.
We're floundering. We're skipping to the end of my thing.
Well, produce better.
Well, I'm not supposed to bring up a couple of these things. A couple of these things I'm not supposed to talk about.
Well, then don't.
Which I didn't. I didn't bring them up.
Okay, good. God.
Oh, right. Here we go. Hiatus will be good. And a good reason for the hiatus is I noticed ever since, and this is obviously makes sense and it's very I don't want to say, like, permissible is the wrong word. Understandable is a better word, I think. You got laid off, which fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I hate every boss in the world.
Yeah. Bosses are the landlords of how you pay your landlord.
Yes. They're the landlord that controls what the other landlord gets.
Yep.
And ever since then, yeah, the show has been kind of like, obviously it's not your focus.
Floppy.
Yeah, it's not really either of our focuses.
I've been
like,
skipping
we both have,
weeks. I haven't edited a TikTok in God knows how long.
7 months.
Yeah, possible. Very possible.
Possible.
Quite possible.
I haven't been posting them because, again, I'm like, the show is just sort of floundering. That's what my note says, the floundering months. Which is fine, because we both have other things. And like I said, we're taking a hiatus so we can focus on those things.
Right.
Which I think is healthy. That's a healthy thing.
Get our minds
This
right.
is a health pod. BetterHelp. This show is brought to you by BetterHelp.
God, I wish it was. That'd be helpful.
It should be. They should everyone should sponsor us, if I'm being honest. If I'm being strictly speaking honest for a change.
Seriously, I don't even care
We should
if
probably be
like,
sponsored by everyone.
Jacked Bod Creatine Shakes fucking sponsors us. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Is that a real one?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Jackbod?
I tried to think of something that that
Yeah.
shithead guy.
Joe Rogan?
Yeah. That he would be sponsored by.
6 dicks on one arm?
If you take
Six
Jackbod
pussies?
creatine shakes, you can get 6 pussies on one arm and 6 dicks on the other, and then you can put them
Blow
together.
my mind. You're blowing my mind right now. I don't know if I believe that.
Have you heard about this? Yeah, Will.
No fucking
Will
way.
doesn't believe
no
me,
fucking
but
way.
This is real. This is real. Look it up. Look it up.
Were they like alternating, or it's like all on one, all on the other?
Hey,
Like,
it's up
what are
to
we
you,
talking about here?
actually. The design
No fucking way.
is up to you. Anyway, yeah, so floundering. Not going to flounder anymore.
Floundering, kind of like what we're doing right now. Flounder.
Well,
Have you ever had flounder? Have you ever ate flounder? Can you eat flounder? Yeah, you can eat flounder.
yeah, you can eat flounder.
Yeah. That's the fish with 2 eyes on one side of the head.
That makes sense.
Is that the flounder? Or it's like, "Rrr," like it's
Yeah,
hanging on the bottom
it's
of the sand.
The angry fish from SpongeBob. That goes,
Yes.
no pickles, and then it turns out the pickles are under his tongue.
Oh.
You know
I don't
that
remember
one?
that.
No?
No, I don't really remember too much of SpongeBob bits.
Oh, I was a big sponge head.
I liked it. I didn't have cable. We've talked about this. I didn't have
Oh,
cable.
yeah.
I'm watching Adult Swim in a hotel.
Yeah, you missed out on a lot of childhood. Like
Yes,
a lot
I
of
did.
group childhood experiences that we all had. You
Yeah,
didn't.
not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I was out here walking my own path.
That your
was out here.
mom laid the bricks for.
Yes. No soda in the house.
And put like a fence along it.
Eating portobello burgers.
When's the first time you had a burger as like,
Oh, we had burgers. Like I'm being a bit hyperbolic.
okay.
Like, yeah.
It's about to
We
be
would
like,
do like fast food. We would do fast food like once a week.
oh yeah, you did talk about that. Well.
Yeah, I was a slut for that ultimate cheeseburger.
Oh yeah,
from Jack in the Box.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. They at some point they fucking changed it and it sucked.
The original
But
was
when that thing first came out, so good.
out of fucking control.
Insane. I
Like imperceivably good.
had no business being as good as it
Yeah.
was. Fucking Jack sauce, whatever it might have just been
Wasn't
mayonnaise,
it on like
but
the
whatever the fuck.
Sour Jack buns too? It wasn't on regular buns.
I don't know. I think it was on regular buns.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What
I don't
I'm
remember it
thinking
being
of.
on like bread. Sour Jack.
I think they call their sourdough buns that Sour Jack buns.
The sour Jack. It's vengeful.
He's real sour about it.
I hate you.
Well, I'd say come join us next week for the exciting conclusion to the conclusion of this.
Oh, we're doing a
season,
hard cut? Okay.
we're doing a hard cut because I have
We're
to.
doing separate records. Okay. I wasn't sure how we were gonna do it.
I mean, we can just pause, but I do.
No,
have
I mean at
to,
this point,
like,
let's end the episode and let's end the episode. We'll take a break, and folks, next week you can catch the exciting conclusion of what I'm sure is to be a tantalizing episode.
Now, in this question, can I improve me? There is the obvious difficulty that if I am in need of improvement, the person who's going to do the improving is the one who needs to be improved. And there immediately we have a vicious circle.